Hello and welcome back to Pallegney, and as you can see, it's winter and I'd like to get out of winter as soon as possible so we can actually do some farming in this series. We've done a lot of stuff, we've done lots of putting down productions, we have productions here, mushroom greenhouses, we've got sawmills, and I'd like to put down a normal sawmill, and this space over here I'm going to have to ask the class to remove some trees from here, and I'm a bit worried about this one because we need to remove the stump, and I'm not sure the small stump grinder will do it, but we'll try because I'd like to have a greenhouse, just a normal greenhouse producing all the stuff a greenhouse produces. But one thing to say at the start of this series is I'm going to make things slightly harder because at the moment, if we look in settings, you can see the economic difficulty is set to easy. Now I do this because in a series, it will be very, very slow if I set this to anything other than easy, but I'm going to set it in this episode to normal, which means, let's just have a look before I do that at our time saving stock check. We've got $107,483 euros worth of stuff. And if I set this to normal, we've now got 64,000. It's gone down a lot, and probably the contracts have gone down a lot as well. I think they're the same actually. So we're now on normal difficulty, economic difficulty, and we'll see how that goes. I mean, it doesn't bring our money down that we've got, which is 60,000, but it does mean it's a little bit harder to get to 120,000 that we need for this field here. And talking of this field, I'd like to see if there's any contracts on this field, because if there are, it might help us out in the future. So let's go to contracts and look for field. What field is this? Field 9. Let's have a look. No. But anyway, I'd like to get out of January as soon as I can. I'm just going to rent a couple of things in forestry. If we go to forestry here. Forestry here. I need a winch. So I'm going to rent this one. Yes. And we also need a stump cutter, one of these, because this one here, 90 horsepower, we can do that. Our class has got 115 horsepower, so we'll rent this as well. So, where's our class? Over here. Not here, but this one. And I'm going to go off to the shop and pick up both of those things, and I'm going to try and put down a greenhouse first thing. If you missed the last episode, we've added one more production to our many productions that we have at the moment, and that production is sheep, which I think of as a production because, you know, they produce wool, etc. So I'll show you in a minute, but I just need to cut down about 3 or 4 trees over here. This one probably can go. And this one as well, a Tila amurensis. And probably this one here, which probably is an American. Oh no, it's a Japanese Zelkovka, of course. Always a school day in Farmer Simulator. So. And the final one is this big beast here, which I'm not sure we can do anything about the stump with this one. Shagbark hickory. Yeah, we might need the forestry mulcher for this one. Right then, we need to see if the class can drag them all to our sawmill. Yes, absolutely fine. So, it was a little bit of, a stronger tractor could have dragged one of those trees, the whole thing in one go, but I have to cut it up for the class. So, anyway, let's see if we can get rid of some of these stumps here. Now, this is the one I'm worried about. I'm not sure it's gonna... No, we need to get a man in. What I'm gonna do is pay somebody €1,000 and tomorrow, or is it going? I'm not sure if it's going. No, it's not going, is it? And tomorrow it will be gone. So, hopefully we have enough space here to put the greenhouse. Let's just check it first though, before we send things back. Yes, it overlaps with an object, but it will go in there. That's fine. So, right, let's send things back. This one, yeah, and this one, yeah. And there is a contract that's going on 99%. I wonder what's going on there. Oh, flipping heck. So we're having trouble with our contracts today. Let's just claim for this one. And Farmland 41 down here. There's a little bit he's missed there. Right, I'll do that for him. There we go. I even finished the field. So now we can collect that contract. Yeah, 5,578. That's fine. So let's go back to the farm. Well, it's not a farm. It's a little field. But I'm going to go back to... I'm going to go and have the rest of the day off, even though it's 8:20 in the morning. And tomorrow, this should be gone. And we'll have £1,000 taken out of our account for it. Okay. I'll see you in the morning. Okay, so we've just paid €1,000 to €1,000 to somebody, and that stump should be gone now. So, well, it's February. I'm trying to move on actually fairly quickly. I'm going to see if there's a contract on field 9, that field there, because that will help us out. If we need to cultivate that field, we could get it done for us, So cultivating, there's no cultivating here because it's February. No, fine. So, it's going to mean we've got less money, but I'm going to put the greenhouse down now because, yes, this one. So, and it's, yes, it's overlapping a bit because there's trees here, but there's a small gap here I can put it in. And thankfully, where you pick up is just this side. So let's go to the greenhouse now. We've got another greenhouse, a large tarp greenhouse, and I will enable watering. So, and I'll switch everything on. There's no water, but eventually there will be. So, yeah, I have a mod which enables watering. We don't need to bring water here. Water will be enabled. So, now we have 28,000 and I wanted to buy that field, but I can't. I don't want to buy it today because it's not March. I would like it to be March so I could start cultivating it and, putting grass in it and whatever I want to do. So we'll skip on another day, and then our productions, including our sheep. Let's make sure our sheep are still alive. Health 100%. Yes, that's fine. So they got water, they got food, and we'll visit them tomorrow. But for now, I'd like to just move on time, and I'll see you February the 2nd. Alright, we still have snow on the ground. I would like to just visit the sheep, actually, because somebody told me, somebody gave me a hint about putting down a water tank. Now I wanted to put a water tank down previously. This one here, but area is restricted, as you can see there, and I wanted to put it just behind here. So I didn't know this, but you can toggle free mode off. You can see there, you press Y on your controller. Yeah, that's okay. And I'll put it down just behind here, so we can easily just put the barrel there in between. That's fine, 3,000. So I spent some more money, and I think that's all right there. I mean, we do have to pay for the water, but I don't want to just use power tools to fill up. So, okay. I don't want to pass on another day. I just want to see what's in our productions. We have water in here now. We probably paid for that. We have mushrooms, but the most important thing is all this stuff. We probably have quite a lot of stuff. I've moved on through time. Yeah, we've got lots of wood beams and stuff. I'm going to sell a load of stuff to try and buy that field tomorrow. Where's our class? Just here. So. Well, this is the last thing to put on. I could have taken more, but I'm just a bit worried that the class won't make it up the hill. We might need to put a bit more power in that class because it's got 115 horsepower, but it does sometimes struggle on the hills, and there's quite a lot of stuff on here. I'm aware actually that we're in normal economic difficulty now, not easy, and I need to sell more stuff to make, you know, the same amount of money. Yeah, on easy economic difficulty, this stuff would definitely give us enough money to buy Field 9, which is, we need another 120,000, but what will we get today? Things are going from bad to worse. 25, about 52,000, and we still need to sell these wood beams, which should make us about 30,000, I think. Yeah, about 30,000. So we don't have enough for that field yet. We've got 106,000. I know I bought a greenhouse, but we would normally have more than this, you know, with normal economic difficulty. So I'm going to have to think about this. But we need another 14,000. And the first thing I'd like to do actually is to see if I can find a cultivating job on Field 9. Because Field 9 is the field I want to buy. I'm not entirely sure if it hasn't already been cultivated. It looks like it has actually. So, or a fertilising job. I'll do a fertilising job in here, so then we won't have to do it, you know, when we buy the field. Yes. So, what to do? Yeah, let's just see if there is a cultivating job or a fertilising job on that field. Field 9. No, nothing. I'll just spool time on a little bit because it's only like 9:30 in the morning. So let's just see now if there's anything. Field 9, Field 8, Field 6, Field 7. There one's around us. Field 9. I can't. Yeah, time is on fast forward at the moment, and I'm just looking for a fertilising job. Any job on Field 9. It's not coming through. I just want to get to March, so I'm going to march to my house, and in the morning we'll find some way to buy the next door's field, and we need to start work on it because it's got no fertiliser in it and no grass in it either. So I'll see you in the morning. Right, so it's time to buy a field, and this is definitely the one to buy first, and we need 15,000 euros to buy it. So we should get that from... Let's just have a look in our time-saving stock check to see, you know, 23,000 of planks long. That should do it. Or 15,000 wood beams. Right, I've done this in a rush, so I've got all the wood beams we can get. All the wood beams we can get, which is 2, and I've got some long planks, and I've got some planks, and we'll sell this lot, and then we should be able to buy the field. Okay, we just got 24 grand at the carpentry, not the sawmill. Yeah, the carpentry. I just carry these in because it's a right hassle driving through this place. But just carry these in, and we should get about 5 grand each for these because wood beams sell for a fair amount, even in normal difficulty. 5,000 for that one, and this one will give us. We'll have 140,000, I think. So. Okay, I've put time on fast forward because I want the snow to go. I don't want to have snow here. It's March and I would have thought the snow would go away now. So I've sped time up to try and get it to go, but it's not budging. Yeah. Oh, there it goes. Oh, that's better. It's all going. Oh, that's fantastic. So, slow down time a little bit. And let's go and see what's happening to this field. Because I don't know if it's fertilised. I know it's got oat in it now. Has it even been fertilised? 0%. Needs lime. So, I am going to buy this actually. I'm going to leave the oat in it. Because if we have grass... To harvest the grass, we need like lots of equipment like mowers and tedders and windrowers and balers and all that sort of stuff. But if I leave oat in it and we harvest it in July or August, you know, we'll make some money out of it. But I do need to do something about this field because it's got no lime and no fertiliser. So I'm going to hire a fertiliser spreader that I used just the other week in a contract. Oh, by the way, actually, let's just see if there is a contract for this field. Field 9. No, never any contracts on field 9. But what I might do actually is put a contract on a surrounding field because then I'll have some company when I'm working. Right then, I'm not going to put him on working straight away because he might finish by the time we've even started doing anything. So I was going to get a fertiliser spreader. This little one here, which I've used in a contract, but this thing can't do lime, so I can't really use that. But I could use, I will probably have to use the Breedle, which is a bit more expensive. So, but I need that because I need to do lime as well. So we don't need any of the extensions or any of the spreading discs because it's a fairly small field and I want to keep costs down. So I'll rent this. Okay, I'm just getting back and I can see that guy working on that other field there. So that's fantastic. I've got company. So, yeah, we need to fertilise this field, but I just realised something. I didn't change the tyres to narrow tyres at the shop, so I'm going to get my toolkit out or use the mobile mechanic mod and put narrow tyres on this. Yes, that's fine. $1,000, yeah. It seems like a lot now because, you know, we have normal economic difficulty now. Anyway, let's just put a wheel on here and sort this out. Steering assist. And hopefully we won't do too much damage to the field because I've got narrow tyres on. So. Yeah, it's nice to see the other guy working over there. You can't see him very well. He's quite far away. But it's just, I like to feel there's somebody else, you know, in the vicinity. So I need to go and get some lime, which is really important for that field. There's our guy, still working. Now I should have checked the yield on this field before I started putting lime and fertiliser on it, because it was probably pretty bad. It didn't have any fertiliser on it and no lime. And what's the yield like now? Yield bonus 60%. Now I'd like to get that to like 100% or 95%. So let's just see what lime will do. It does say needs lime actually, because sometimes I have a problem in FS25 of fields accepting lime and showing lime, but hopefully this will work. Okay, if I start here, it's first thing I want to see actually is if this is accepted. It is accepted, and if it's accepted in here, because sometimes it's not. So needs lime. Yeah, look at that. That's fine. So GPS didn't quite work then. Did you see that? It put us in the middle when we should have been on the side a little bit. So I might have to do this without GPS, which is not ideal. It probably can't detect that it's lime. I don't know what's going on. So I will do this. I won't do a time lapse, but I will do this somehow. Get it all on the field. And then see what it says about the yield. Well, this is actually taking quite a long time, which is quite reassuring actually, because it means the field is bigger than I thought it was. Let's just finish this off and see how big it is. Field 9, which is 2 hectares, and now it's half fertilised, and the yield was 60% and it's now 75%. So we need to do something about the weeds, and we need to put another layer of fertiliser on here, but we'll do that at first growth. Now I did this experiment today about the economic difficulty, which was on easy, and now it's on normal. I'm going to change this back because it's too slow. For example, the price of wood beams on easy difficulty is 8,760, and on normal it's 5,256. It's quite a drop, and I really felt it. So from next time this will be easy, because for a series it really slows it up when you have it on normal. It makes everything so much harder. Thanks very much for watching. We've got a new field, we've got a new greenhouse, we've done quite a lot. Thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe. Bye for now.